in one of my old teammate, Miro, who is getting back into a game after a pause. And he's saying that he has issues in his play, which is likely. But I watched part of this video yesterday, this replay yesterday, and I was impressed of his last man play in general. And I think it was a good example to highlight a few concepts for you guys. So we're gonna get into it, and I will try to keep it in the 20-minute mark. Timer for 10 minutes. Start this, and I'll try to be halfway when it rings. Let's go. As always, we're recorded live, so it's not impossible that you see question popping on the right side of the screen, or we might discuss subject or whatever. Yeah, I remember that. Kickoff. That's fine. Not the greatest of the kickoff. I think I would have went for that ball. Tried to bail out teammate with his bad touch. It was pretty clear it was gonna have a bad touch. Whatever. After that we're cooked. There's nothing we can do. If he's gonna sing that double, he sings that double, you know. Happens. Let's see how we fight back. So that's great. We catch. Don't have anything. Didn't have a great catch. So normally here you would want Liu to go, but he can't really go because he doesn't get there, right? And he ends up clipping us on the way out, so we can't really challenge him. So basically we're gonna cover the short zone and force him to do something above us, right? Because if he lands there, we're gonna challenging and stuff, right? Which forces him to do something a bit more complicated, and he fails. And it gives us the ball, and we're in position to take control of the ball. Here we need a better catch, not the easiest catch, but we need a better catch. We end up having a 50 here. We need to rotate out, rotating ball side a bit in teammates' way, which is fine. Straight down. Okay, this is the thing I want to put emphasis on. So starting here, we are last man on offense. Teammate go on offense. We don't really have possession of the ball, but like we're in the offensive zone. Teammate goes. So we need to like support him. Let's say he gets a good touch towards us so we can score, or be there if there's a neutral challenge that we can interact with. So he ends up getting a piece of this ball, but he's way out of position now, right? He's a GC3, so he's gonna have decent recoveries, but still we need to assume that he's out of position. So if right away they counterattack, we get scored on. We can't have that. But if we leave right away, he's gonna take his time, get the boost, get a controlled touch, and it's gonna be dangerous either way, right? So the best of both worlds is pretending that we're going for this ball, to force him to go for this ball quickly, and then pulling back. A fake challenge. Best thing would be that he gives us the ball, which is, you see how like he hit the ball, because if we were coming full speed to get that ball, he needs it to hit it. Then now that his first touch is subpar because we rushed him, we have a chance to actually challenge him now, right? Kinda get it over him. It didn't work properly, but the idea is there. So now teammate played fast. So again, we're in the same situation. Teammate out of position. We are last man and first man at the same time. So we can't throw ourselves at the ball. So this is a different type of challenge. I call them like contain challenge. So you kind of fake challenge, but from far you like slow down, and you're like, if you're going to control, I'm going to come and challenge you. But if you try to quickly put it over me, it's possible that I can, like, I'm far away enough from you that I can go. So like slow down, and then you get back towards him. Then Lurky tries to get a touch around Miro, but turns out that we can get to it. So again, free ball. We take that. Could have been a better shot, but it doesn't matter. Like, the ideas are there. That's why it hit me yesterday when I watched that replay. Again, we're a bit far, but we're driving towards the guy. So if he screws up, we can do something about it, which he does. Another free ball. Teammates not really there to support us. We play behind teammates. Oh, I remember I pointed that yesterday. Well, teammate play. Teammate is... like, teammate's still going there. To steal their boost. Okay, so teammates out of position, so we're last man again. Okay, and if he gets a good touch, we're not allowed to go. Here he kind of doesn't get a touch, slash he gets a touch because the trail is blue, but like the ball going straight down in the box. It's like if he didn't touch it. And now our eyes are on Rookie, not the ball. Rookie. Okay, when the ball bounces, if Rookie didn't jump, we dust him. It's as simple as that. And you see it, that's exactly what Miro does here. See? The hesitation to be sure. Did he jump? Did he jump? Did he jump? Go. Right? And now we know that we're alone on this ball. Well, likely Rookie's gonna position either back post to just defend the shot or to defend a double tap. Yeah, see, we went for a soft touch, he went up the backboard, he's defending the double tap. Again, it didn't amount to anything, but the decision making is great. Which is likely what Nero was telling me about when he was saying that, like, there was a lot of things that were off on his play, because it's the type of thing that he capitalized on. Lou, to be honest, is pretty lost as a teammate so far. Shadow, right? So here we get bombed, so he decides to go try to put some pressure on, but again he's in the back of their zone with 0 boost, completely out of position. So we can't commit on this because we don't have a shot on that, so we're last man, right? So our goal is to slow their attack down enough that Lou has time to recover and come and help us on defense. What helps us is that he booms the ball. Maybe we could have stayed with this ball to try to speed it up, but likely we get them if we do that. That's good. Get the boost. He gets a bad touch, so here we want to catch that ball as much as possible. Right? So we force him to give us the ball, then we take possession of it, and then we try to make a play, especially that now we're full boost. Ends up handing it off to Lou, which gets, yeah, I remember, it was almost build diff. A great play here with catching the ball off the wall, and then here the fake going for the ball so he doesn't come, and then using the wave dash to stay close to it and then try to do something with it. Here again, so this is another situation that we're last man, air quotes, right? Because Lou 0 boost in their net, bumped. Okay, but the difference this time is that's a free ball. He's going this way and he's mid flip there, right? So that's a free ball. The thing is, we can't go and just slap that ball in the backboard. If we do, it goes this way and they score. Of course, so last man. What we do is we take possession of the ball and we do a slow play. So take possession of the ball, and then he's challenging us. Let's try to go over him, right? So the more time we screw around with this ball, the more time Lou has to get boost and get back in position to get our back. Try to get a reset, got a reset. You see now, Lou is in position and has boost. We didn't do anything offensively, but Lou had a scoring chance. It didn't work. Then we used offense to minimize the issue that we were in a 1v2 situation as the last man. Hey, don't worry, Alness. You're good. So now Lou has a free ball with full boost. Word ass man. Again. But we're... To be honest, I don't understand this, why I don't know why he went this way, to be honest. I would have stayed like in the pocket behind Lou. Been good, Alness. Tried. Again here. We're last man. So we can go, but we need to be very careful to not put ourselves out of position because we're last man. We need to be careful on this challenge. Very, very careful. Turns out that he side flips. And then here we have somewhat of a free ball. We're gonna try to put it over them and give it to Lou. Anything in the box, they're both committing right now, so likely it should go in. Lou has a decent shot. That's it. So that was the most hey Matthew, long time no see, man. Long time. So you see that like we were last man in this situation. It was a pretty aggressive decision, I think, but in the circumstances, I think the way he challenged, he didn't put himself too much out of position. So if something bad would have happened, he could have recovered. So we don't have ball, we don't have boost. Teammates go for boost, so we pick up bad, get in position. We get stats. Again, we're last man. Nobody behind us, so that would have been a ball that would have been fun to challenge, but we can't. We just can't because we're last man. At best, we get at the same time as him there. Turns out he gives away the ball. Oh, yeah. I think he can catch here. I think he needs to catch with his nose. Roll it there. He has the boost. I don't think Lurk can get there in time. So I think that's a free carry of the wall. With that flip. Still get there in time, but he ends up with a 50. Maybe it was a safer play, air quotes. Oof, that's a bad challenge from Lou. Okay, we get there. Lou plays, we try to help him. Every time you try to help a teammate, it's always gonna go wrong. Let him do his garbage. So here we play, then we decide to rotate, pick up boost, right? So Lou needs to play. It's his ball. Like, let him do his garbage here. He has better position than us. We need to let him cook. Even if he hasn't shown us much yet. We had to be respectful. Take it right back. It's great. Last man again, lose possession of the ball. We can't go, right? We're last man, nobody behind. We don't, it's not a free ball. But if we just leave, we give him way too much room to control, right? So we want to stay there and be like, hey, I might come, I might not come, and try to mess with him. And he tries to beat us. His flick is horrible, so he kind of gives us the ball. Rookie's gonna get there first. So I know what you guys think. In Platinum Diamond, your teammate just rammed you in the arse there. For sure. For sure. And I agree with you. But it's still the right way to play in this situation. So let's just move on. Try the double, get the double, surprise Lurky a bit. Here again, like there's no rush, like just drive at him supersonic, like we don't get there in time. If we come in too fast, he's gonna put it around us. So we're just like contained, trying to close the gap without getting beat around. And then when there's a weird bounce, we try to capitalize. We don't get there in time, but You see the difference of the ball that we challenge when you were first man and when we're last man. It's night and day, right? This, like, are we first on this ball? That's more of a maybe, right? All the other balls when we're last man, it's all either yes or no, right? So here it's a maybe. We try to go, but we focus on our recovery. We have boost. We had boost. Double tap. And this is why double taps exist. Okay, so here we dust. Well, rookie's out of the play. The other guy, we dust him if he comes for it, but he's gonna come at an angle that we can't put it on net. So that's why currently we're aiming for here, hopefully as much here as possible, to try to get double tap in the net. Turns out our first touch a bit too much towards the left, so then we don't really have the angle to finish it. Rotate back. We're last man. See the difference here? We're last man. Last man, but this is a free ball. 100% free ball. He doesn't get back to the ball, even if he has boots or anything. He doesn't get there in time. Try to place it on net. We don't have much boots, right? But the difference between going there and just falling back is that we might still be on attack, versus the other way we would have given him time to maybe recover. This I don't like, a bit too far from the play. I think a few pads, like 2-3 pads staying the play would have been better, because here like there's a whole pitch between Miro and his teammate. Lou again almost built diff. Again, that's a situation where you get armored in the arse by your teammate if you're lower rank, but it's a bit more gray of a second challenge, but I think it's in the acceptable. Yeah, do you see the difference, like at higher level? So here Lou turns because it's his ball, but he sees that Miro's going towards the ball, so he just keeps pulling back. That's it, right? Let your teammate play. Whether you're right or you're wrong, nobody cares about it. What's important is that we don't double commit. We take turns and we cover each other. Now I don't have the feed, so I didn't know who died, but likely when he heard boom, Miro probably looked to the top right of the screen to know who killed who. So right now, we need for a few seconds to defend alone. 1v2. They should have went for demo play, likely. Yeah, that's rushed. What a lost opportunity. So here, as soon as rookie flips away, here I'm starting to think I need to find a way to take my time. I need to get close to that ball, show them, hey, it's my ball, right? And then they need to respect that you have the ball and that you can do something with it. And then we'll try to figure out a way to put it in net. Boost spawns for us, like double yay. It's just here, this is just a bit too much, too rushed. I think if we slow down the play, well, I hear the other guy on my right, but I'm ready to either jump over him or flick it when he gets there. Oof. Hey, dude, you didn't score that center. That's crazy. Like, it's likely very crazy for like lower rank people. So here, Lou's going, so we're last man, right? And Miro knows, but I knew as well when I was watching it first time, he's first on this ball. He's not gonna get beat by the defender that we don't see on screen, but like we both likely knew that he's first on this ball. I wouldn't be able to explain to you why, but I knew it as well. There was not a lot of angle, to be honest. Not convinced it was the better decision, but I don't think it's that dramatic because we were first on it. That Lurky TTV is feel like all he's been doing just hits the ball away, like all the time. He's always giving possession of the ball. They're not even teamed. Look at that. He just hits ball, hits ball, hits ball. Like, in these lobbies, it's actually pretty rare to see someone that just gives the ball like that. Like, that's all he's doing. Takes ball, sees ball, hit ball. See ball, hit ball, see ball, hit ball. It's like, it's so irrelevant. Like, see, that's what I would have liked from the other session, the other play. So, yeah, that game's 1650, and I gave an example yesterday of a guy in my lobby. 1500 could barely chain 2 hits together. That's what I was talking about. So that ball goes there. Oh, it's 20 minutes already. Oh, I'm not that bad, huh? There's 50 seconds left. So ball goes like this. We get close to the ball fast, and then we slow down, right? Rookie has to respect us because he's last man, and then we can try to cook him, right? He was basically beat if that flip was on net. The one time I think we take a bad decision in last man. You see how much like more risky of taking a goal against, like for that one time that. So again, Lou's gonna play, is gonna be out of position without boost or with very low boost, right? So he's at the back of their net, right? And then we beat him to this ball. Yes, but we can't do anything to keep beating him long enough for Lou to recover, right? And that's why I'm saying the one time that like he tried to pop it in the air above him and then get on the backboard and stuff, it's just it was pretty easy to get done, and then almost gave the game-winning goal there. Like, luckily Lou gets back in time, doesn't let go of the ball. Yeah, that's an aggressive first man play. Now we're gonna get demoed. Good dodge. See, a bit like that. I really like that. We force them to go away. Like, as soon as we see that they're going away, now we slow down, right? Now it's time to cook. First touch, just a tad subpar. Good fake underneath, but this is the type of situation you didn't want to touch the ball likely, because it kind of sunk your car backward. That sucks. And then you can't. Normally you would have been there for the 50 and stuff. Nice try. But the idea is better than the other one that I pointed out, that we didn't take our time enough. Again, that guy is not on our screen, and I know we're beating him. Okay, easy. Especially that we hear and jump there. And it kind of sounded far. It's like, that's the best that I can say. Like, I know he's far because it sounds far. Right, and we dust him. Like, we dust him enough that we have time to aim our touch forward instead of just having a panic touch around him. Okay. Good job. It did not look sexy. Loose touch was zero sexy. What the hell is that? Like my cousin would say, it's not sexy, but it works. Ugh. All right. Take those. 0 second. Great. Good job. But just to come back to the whole like focus of this video that we watched together was the last man play. How like when we're last man, we can actually do things, because running away gives way too much space most of the time, but we can't commit to anything that is remotely dangerous, right? So even though Miro doesn't have the mechanical excellency that he used to have a few months back when he was playing daily and stuff, like his decision making and his vision is like amazing, and you see it right away. Like I think he made, decision making wise, 2 mistakes in the game. The one he didn't slow down on the left wall, and that one last man type thing a bit ambitious. Other than that, the rest of the gameplay was very, like, I find it like very laid back when he plays. Like he gets a rhythm and he's like, he's not rush, and then there's something, he goes fast and then he slows down. And it feels like Miro plays like reggae music, or R&B, you know. He just, I don't know, feeling like that. He doesn't seem like that stressed. I always like to see him play. So that was it. So I've been trying to apply stuff like that into my game, and it instantly made a difference. Be careful when you're last man, and first be aware that you're last man, and second, you know, just make smart decisions about it, and you're gonna see, likely you're gonna improve a ton. As always, if you have any question, comments, whatever, let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, hype. I always forget to talk about hype, that new thing. And see you next time. Bye bye.